Well, hello there my fellow Minecrafters and friends. It's been a little while since my last video and I really apologise about that. Family life, etc, has got in the way. Yeah, but we're here today to start a new project. We're opposite the old golem farm that was our last one, and I promised quite a few times we were going to make a creeper farm. Well, today is that day. Today we build a creeper farm, and as you might tell from my friends around me and the noise, which is quite frankly unacceptable, but we'll deal with it at the moment, we're going to be using cats, and lots of them. And behind me, behind this wall, we're going to open this wall up and we're going to make what I think is going to be a really attractive looking creeper farm in our base. The idea is we're going to be using cats to scare creepers off a platform, and they'll fall down into water and then be pushed along the edge and then burnt to death. That's the idea. But what I'm hoping to do is to have that happen very close to the player, so we'll be able to stand in this hallway and watch all the action happening. That's the idea. So we're going to have a nice glass wall here, and we should be able to see creepers dropping off the platforms down into the water and then slowly being pushed along to the front, so we can see their last moments, their glorious last moments, and the wonderful byproduct, which is gunpowder, which is going to enable me to fly a little bit more, which has to be a good thing, doesn't it? Absolutely. So without any further ado, shall we get on with this build? I think we shall. Okay, so let's get on. Well, what we're going to do is I'm going to open this wall up first. Probably going to time lapse that and maybe do a little bit of chat during the time lapse, but we'll see. Let's get on with it.
Okay, well, the first thing you'll notice here, sorry about that, I've got a bit of a cold, my throat's a bit croaky. But yeah, the first thing you'll notice here is I had built a platform here, and just testing it out, but it didn't really work. It was a bit too close. Obviously you need, I think it's about 24 blocks between yourself and a nicely unlit area for mobs to start spawning. They won't generally spawn any closer than that while the player's around, which is a bit of a problem in this situation, because it meant that the mobs wouldn't spawn on my test platform. So you live and learn, don't you? And yeah, so I'm just basically going to take it away here, but this is the start of the very first platform. Now this first platform is 13 blocks wide by 8 deep. Obviously 13 wide is just so that it's 1 block wider than the actual spawning platform, and then 8 deep obviously because water travels for 8 blocks, so it doesn't overflow the edge, making the perfect platform. Okay, so yeah, I did make a little bit of a mistake here, and I did this platform more than 8 long, so I do have to delete a little bit of this in a minute, I'm afraid. But yeah, I've been a massive fan of Hermitcraft for a long time now. Some of my inspiration for my videos comes from Mumbo Jumbo, EmeraldGal, Impulse SV, and a few other members from the Hermitcraft server. I've watched them now for quite a few seasons, and it just seems like so much fun to me. It's something I love to do. I mean, I've set up this server here and I'm playing with a few of my friends now, and it's really good fun. Later on in this video, actually, you see I get pranked by one of my friends, Yeah, which was quite amusing. Although I had set myself up to get a time lapse of the creepers coming through the farm, but never mind. I got a bit of footage later on, so that was fine. But yeah, it's always amusing to come across something happening like that. Yeah, so I'm just filling the water here on the first platform. We've got the second platform built as well. This time, obviously, I've not made the mistake of doing more than 8 blocks deep, so that's fine. And then I'm just trying to clear out a little bit of the blocks here. We've got a lot. I've got a lot of clearance ahead of me here, and I get quite a bit of it on video, but I unfortunately did lose a large chunk of this part of the build in a little while. But yeah, so as I was saying, some of the inspiration coming from the Hermitcraft server. Yeah, really love the building process, and the fact that these guys work together and they have a massive amount of fun. And it's really nice to be able to produce some of my own videos now, and hopefully keep you guys entertained while I'm playing a game I really love. Okay, well here I am. I'm just building the simple minecart system underneath the magma blocks now. Initially I built it 2 wide, but I did expand this to be 4 wide a little bit later on to account for drops being lost underneath the iron bars. But yeah, for right now though, we've got just 2 lanes of rails with powered rails as well, of course, to keep the cart going. We have a hopper here with a powered rail on top. Then we have that running into a block. Underneath there we put a comparator, and then we have a repeater heading back into that first block, and then a redstone torch just behind the block that the comparator feeds into. And basically what that does then is while there's something in the hopper, the cart will be held there until it's empty. And then it will be powered again, sending the cart off on its way. So it's a really good little system, that. And I just do a quick test here and chuck a few blocks down onto the magma just to see if they get picked up. And they do. They all get picked up, and as you can see, the cart's sitting there until they're all fed into the chest. So yeah, so that's all working now. So that will be collecting our drops from the creepers. And yet we're just going to carry on expanding up the platforms. This is the 3rd one now, and yeah, we're going to run this one all the way back as well. Again, it's going to be 8 deep by 13 wide, and that's going to be the same for all 4 platforms. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, I've always been a massive fan of the Hermitcraft server. Yeah, I mean, some of the builds, they are just absolutely out of this world, absolutely amazing. I mean, I think Mumbo Jumbo has been one of my favourite hermits, someone I've always followed his builds, and they are absolutely amazing. And he's a really good dude as well. He's a really nice chap. You can't say a bad word about Mumbo Jumbo. Absolutely amazing. And obviously with the current season, you've got new hermit, Giran, if I pronounced his name correctly. Yeah, but he's come on board now, and he's added a whole new dimension to the Hermitcraft server. It's been really entertaining. And of course he is amazing at building artistically. Not so much on the redstone side of things, but yeah, no, absolutely amazing artist. And the things he can do with a few minestone blocks, absolutely incredible. I'm looking forward to seeing what people are going to be doing with all the new blocks that have been introduced in 1.14, with all the new stair blocks and half slabs. It's going to be amazing to see some of the stuff that is produced. But yeah, that's the amazing thing about Minecraft is, there's so much can be done. Absolutely unbelievable, and because it's being added to all the time. Hello, Mr. Creeper, you nearly got me, didn't you? Yeah, because it's been added to all the time, it just gets better and better as we go, and we're given more and more scope for our for building. And I think with the changes that initially stop us or cause issues, like with the golem farm behind me, which has been ruined just temporarily, it gives you something to work at, and it's nice that it's not all stationary all the time. It's nice to come up with find new problems to solve, etc. So yeah, I find it really I find that aspect of it really good fun. So yeah, as you notice there, I just changed the fence posts to iron bars. I think the fence posts tend to cause a problem with some mobs stopping on them, so it also causes a problem for the player to jump up. So yeah, I just changed them out for iron bars. Yeah, so as you can see, the build's progressing. We're getting the front glass wall up. And it's coming along quite nicely. It is quite a big build, I'm afraid, because it's quite a large area. We've got to push the platforms back at least 24 blocks to allow for mobs to start spawning back there. So that's why we've got so many platforms pushing the mobs forwards.
Okay guys, okay, enough. Okay, we're gonna get the creepers sorted. Yes, Benji. Yes, we're gonna sort the creepers out, okay? Don't worry, Special Cat, you will be part of this event, okay? We're gonna get it working, okay? Alright, okay, look, Special Cat number 2 over there. I know. It's very frustrating, isn't it? I know. Right, look. We're going to get it sorted. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to dig out this area. And then we're going to get on with the creepers. Okay. Is that okay? Is that okay? Are you sure? Yeah? Are you sure? Are you sure, Lauren? Good girl. Good girl. You sit there nicely. Okay. Yes, I know, guys. I know what you want me to do. We'll get on with it, okay? We've got a lot to dig out up here, and we've got a lot of wood to place, which I think I'm going to have to go and farm a little bit more of, because I think I'm running a bit low on the old wood. But yeah, so let's carry on with this project.
Okay, well, this is the spawning platform being built here, and unfortunately I did build it one level lower, which didn't allow for the final water platform. Which is a little bit embarrassing, but yeah, never mind. That's the way it goes sometimes with builds like this, especially when you haven't planned it in advance very well. I knew what I wanted to do, but I just wanted to start the building process, and that's what happened. So yeah, slight little bit of an error there, little bit of work clearing out the platform I built, which was too low. But yeah, it works really well now with this platform going up just one more level of blocks. It gives me a perfect 2 underneath to allow for mobs to be pushed underneath the platform. So yeah, so that's great now. I've recently been playing on the Hypixel server with my friends. We've been playing the Painter game, which I think is absolutely amazing. You're given basically a word, and you have to draw a picture to express that word as close as possible. And one of my friends, Em, she is an amazing artist, and to play a game of painting alongside her is a little bit daunting. But yeah, no, it was an amazing lot of fun, and yeah, I'd like to do that again sometime. I mean, if you guys would like to see some of those painting battles going on, then please leave comments and let me know, and I'll see what I can do as to recording some of those sessions. It's, as I say, they're really good fun, and I really advise you guys to go and check out the Hypixel server. There's some amazing games there. If you love Minecraft, you will love Hypixel. Okay, so that's the last platform completed. We're just going to add the water there, and that is going to push all the creepers spawning on the platforms above down to the magma blocks, which is brilliant. Just going to finish off the first platform for the creeper spawns. And here we are up on top now, just clearing a section, so we've got a too high space for the creepers to spawn in. This will also allow baby zombies and spiders as well to spawn on this platform. But what we're going to do is we're going to put a layer of trapdoors on the ceiling, and we're also going to put carpet tiles down in a pattern on the top here to stop spiders spawning. So we should, in theory, only get creepers and baby zombies, although as I've said before, I haven't seen any baby zombies spawning here. Here I'm just starting to add the trapdoors, both along the sides and along the ceiling. This makes the gap only the right size for the creepers and the baby zombies. Nothing else, no zombies or anything like that can spawn in this gap because they're too tall. And I've got the block of wood in the centre there. That's just to mark where the cat's going to go in the minecart. and building in survival is always fun. Here we have a couple of zombies that have come to join me. Since we've got the platform up at the back, it's we're getting some spawns going on. I haven't built all the wooden walls all the way along the side, so we are getting mobs spawning up there as well, hence the zombies. They're not spawning on the platform, and there I just got blown up by a creeper, and I've noticed I've got some more creepers coming along. Yeah, so this got a little bit hectic, I must admit. I think I was down to one heart. It's all good fun. And as you can see, we are getting creepers coming down already. So yeah, it looks like the farm's going to work quite nicely. Just watch this last creeper come down, and even though we've got some gravel there on the magma blocks, he's still sorted out nice and quickly. That's pretty good. Oh, and another creeper coming along. Wow, this looks like it's working pretty well, I think, and we've only got one spawning platform up at the moment, so yeah, it's working really, really well. There we go. I do love building in survival. It just adds that extra level of depth, which is a lot of fun. So this was really good fun. So I was taking some of the lighting out here, and while I was on the water platform I noticed a couple of creepers coming down towards me, and was trying to get out of these two trapdoors, and bang, yep, it got me. It was really funny. Yeah, as you can see, nearly died, and it took out quite a bit of the platform, and it took out the minecart system. It was very, very, very annoying. But like I say, it is just so much fun playing in survival. It just adds that extra level of excitement, you know, building when a creeper could be coming up behind you. It's an awesome feeling. It adds a totally different dimension to the game. But yeah, it was really good fun. So I just had to mend all that, and yeah, and here we are back on with the game. So as you can see, I did lose quite a bit of the build process because it's now complete. There are the two platforms there, and as you can see in this bit of a time lapse now, the creepers are just coming down and yeah, being dispatched on the magma cubes very nicely. I think the bats might be affecting the spawn rates possibly, because there are a lot of bats around in here. But as you can see, the creepers are coming down the farm quite nicely, and so we're going to get quite a nice bit of gunpowder. That's excellent stuff. And then what happened while I was trying to do a time lapse? Oh yes, my friend EmeraldGal thought she'd come along and have a bit of fun throwing some random items into my inventory while being invisible. However, her invisibility did run off for a little while, and I managed to see her, so I knew who was doing it. But I thought I'd leave it in the video because it was quite amusing. Yeah, oh, there she was. Did you see her? Yeah, so, and then she basically pushes me into a little trap and leaves me there, which, yeah, it was quite good fun, really, to come back. The only problem was I lost, you know, potentially I think it was about 5 hours worth of time lapse, because I just wanted to get a good idea of how many creepers were coming down through the farm. Instead, I woke up to seeing a blank wall, and finding some interesting stuff has taken place in my base for when I got back. And here we are being blocked in. Well, thanks, Em. That was good fun. Yeah, so let's have a look and see what Em had done to my base. So here we are, going back up the stairs now to see what she's left, and we have a witch, which I'm pretty sure she must have left here, because I can't imagine it would spawn randomly, would it? And then a lot of upside down mobs, including all the villagers and the zombie in my golem farm, funnily enough. But yeah, I thought it was quite hilarious, really. That's one of the fun things about playing on a server with other people, where you get that sort of thing going on. Yeah, there we are. We've got a nasty little witch down there. Let's remove her from our midst. Oh, and she dropped me some gunpowder. That was very nice of her. And yeah, so everything seems to be in order down here. I don't think Em had done too much down here. Let's just get that experience. And as you can see, I've expanded that minecart system to 4 rails now, and look at that gunpowder. That's probably about 5 hours worth of AFK, which is awesome. It's you know, just what I need to get myself some rockets. And yeah, we've got these in the base. Well, thank you very much, Em. I'm going to have to come up with something for your base. Something a bit entertaining, I think. I'm going to have a think about that one. If any of you guys have any comments, any ideas for what we can do in retaliation to EmeraldGal, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see what we can do for a bit of hijinks, with a bit of a laugh. I think you've seen some of Em's building in some of my other videos, and it's, you know, she's doing some pretty epic builds which I'd love to cover in the future. Let's just go and have a check in the golem farm and see what's going on in there. And yeah, absolutely, we have upside down villagers and an upside down zombie. Thanks, Em. Okay then guys, here's the completed creeper farm. It has taken us quite a little while to get this farm built. I've had a lot of things going on with my family, and it's been quite difficult getting some time down to get this farm finished. I did unfortunately lose quite a bit of footage, and so I wasn't able to show you the complete design process, but I think you got to see quite a bit of it. As you can see, the farm is working. It's producing creepers. They're coming down here quite nicely. It's not going to be the most efficient farm. It's built in our base, and spawn rates are going to be affected by us being in and out. It's not going to be the best. I have gone all around the base, in all the caves and mines around about, and lit them up as much as I can to try and increase the rates as much as I can. There are only also 2 platforms on this creeper farm. I might expand it in a little while. It does take a lot of wood, however, so I think one of my next projects is going to be a wood farm after I've sorted out the iron golem spawner again, which seems to have broken with 1.14.4. So yeah, I need to get that sorted out. So that's on the book. So we're going to get quite a few more videos. Now this creeper farm is quite simple. As you can see, we've just got the 2 rows of magma blocks with a simple minecart collection system underneath them. And we've then got 4 platforms with water to push the creepers down onto the magma blocks. Each of those platforms is 8 long, making full use of the water. And then we've got 2 spawning platforms, and those platforms are 2 blocks high each, with a trapdoor on the ceiling, and that limits the spawning possibilities to spiders, creepers and baby zombies. Not had any baby zombies spawning here just yet, but yeah, we then limit the spawning possibilities down to just creepers and baby zombies by putting some carpet tiles down to stop spider spawns. Spiders need 3x3 space, so if we get 1 bit of carpet on that 3x3 space, then a spider can't spawn there. So yeah, so that's what we've done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a video together to show the actual build process for this farm in the test world, so you'll be able to get a much clearer idea. I think that will help a lot. I just wanted to create this one to show kind of like the design process, show you how it was created from a blank canvas, basically. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. It was a bit of a different style for me, and I'm not sure whether it's one I'm going to carry on doing. But yeah, please leave comments and let me know how you felt about the video and whether you think it's worth me trying to do this with other farms in the future. So yeah, as always, yeah, if you like this video, then please leave me a like. If you loved it, then please subscribe, and as I say, most of all, please leave your comments. Yeah, it was great fun doing this video, and I've got loads more to come. So yeah, absolutely, have an amazing day, guys, and we'll see you soon. Alright, take care now.